Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand for the presentation of the colors by the Mount Juliet High School Marine Corps Junior ROTC and the playing of our national anthem by the Mount Juliet Golden Bear Band of Gold. This evening's color guard is 2nd Lieutenant Grigas, 1st Sergeant Moore, Captain Stake, Staff Sergeant Dubin. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Please remain standing for the Mount Juliet High School alma mater. Let's hear for the Mount Juliet Band of Gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mel Brown Athletic Complex here at Mount Juliet High School. We're getting ready for an exciting football game tonight here on Roger Perry Field as your Mount Juliet Golden Bears take on the Warren County Pioneers. Mount Juliet comes in tonight at 1-1. Warren County comes. I am Joseph Height. I will be here tonight on the play-by-play along with my broadcast colleague,
Denver Sikorsky.
And we will try to keep you informed and let you know what's happening all through the night. Warren County has won the toss, and they have elected to go ahead and receive the football. So right now we are just kind of going through the formalities of waiting for the officials to blow the whistle so we can get started here. It's homecoming. It's been homecoming week this week at MJ.
Yep.
Homecoming can be a coach's dream or a worst nightmare. You want to make sure you still have the players focused, but you want to let them have fun. After all, they still are students. So, like I said, we're going to find out here real shortly how this week went. I'm sure Coach Perry is interested as well. So, Denver, what's your take on tonight's game?
Well, I say that the Bears have a lot of confidence coming into tonight's game after a 42-0 win against Hunters Lane last week. So they should be feeling confident about tonight's game, but Warren County they're a tough opponent. They're not going to let you win by 42. They're going to keep it close. So Bears got to watch out for that.
Absolutely, and Coach Matt Turner of Warren County, that program's on an upswing. They've been good the past few years. Sent a player to Vanderbilt a couple of years ago.
Yep.
We saw him on this very field. They're led by Braylon Grayson with 41 total tackles. He's fourth in the state right now. He plays middle linebacker, so that's going to be a guy to watch out for. But as I mentioned earlier about the losses, I mean, they lost to DeKalb at the season opener 35-34. They lost to White County 22-21, and then last week they got in the win column against Ridgeway 26-0. So it's going to be a different ball game. Both teams blanking their opponents last week, so it should be interesting to see how this shakes out. I expect it to be a
close one.
It could be. I think so. I know, Coach Allen doesn't want it to be close from the defensive side, and Coach Carver doesn't want it close either from the offensive side. So, but I see Coach Brown running down now, so we should be getting close to, I don't really know what the delay is. I was not here last week, but I know there was weather delays.
Yep.
And those that were in Lebanon, I don't think their game started until about 10 o'clock that night. So.
Yep. It was a rough night, but a good night.
Of course, the interesting thing here, if you're seeing the field, there's a couple of footballs on the field, so I don't know what they're doing with that. Got one on the Warren County side and one on the MJ side. You never know, guys. You never know. That leading tackler that I was referencing is number 24. He's also on the kickoff team as a potential carrier of it. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm not real sure what we're waiting on. Have not seen any indication for that. Looked like it may be on a chain malfunction. It's football. Lots of things can go wrong.
You got that right.
All right, but we are teeing it up now, so it looks like we are about to have game day at MJ and be ready to roll.
It should be interesting.
Echeverria has got his ball lined up, just waiting on the whistle. And we are underway here in Mount Juliet. Kickoff for no return into the end zone, so that'll bring it out. That's the best way you can open a kickoff right there. You don't have to worry about filling lanes or covering. You just kick it out of the end zone, and they'll take it at the 20. Kind of looking around on the sideline, I see some Bears banged up a little bit.
Yep, number 13, Ethan Crisp down there.
So we'll see how that plays into tonight as well. All right, so Warren County breaks huddle. They're in a shotgun formation. Twins to the left, sends him in motion, but we are slicing back, but it does not matter. We have Bears everywhere. So number 27 for Warren County, forgive me just a second, that is Garen Duggan, takes the little slice, and he's trying to hit up the middle, and he is met by just about everybody on that defensive front. So
good stop.
Good stop, good start to the night. That's what you want to see. So Warren County looks like they're going to play a mixture of shotgun into that wing T tradition. Those familiar with the 22 off the far side.
Nice toss. Didn't get much.
Did not get much, but there was a helmet that come off, so somebody will have to come out, and it is one of our players. So the wing tee is traditionally used to kind of control the clock. We saw the wing tee early this season up at Gallatin. but it doesn't look like they're going to use it to control the clock. They're trying to go fast with it. They're just trying to get space. So we've got 3rd and 10 here on the opening possession, and they are back at the original line of scrimmage. So they are now into wing, receiver to the near side, motion across. Looked like the quarterback wanted to give it. Or excuse me.
Another good stop.
Oh, it was. It looked like the quarterback there wanted to pull, and the running back wanted to take it with him. So, as you see on that play, I mean, that's just a timing thing. So, miscommunication between the running back and the quarterback. But that brings up 4th and 10, and Warren County is out to punt for the first time tonight. If you're Coach Allen, Coach Perry, you have to be excited because your defense got you a 3 and out right on the very first possession. High snap, almost blocked, should have been. Got a friendly Warren County roll, but that is where Mount Juliet will begin their offense on the 44-yard line, on our 44-yard line going.
1st and 10, Golden Bears.
Man,
44-yard line.
We're within a foot of blocking that punt, and that's a touchdown if we block it because it's going to go into the end zone. So,
good defensive stop there from the Bears. And now their offense was really electric last game. Nearly scored about 5 possessions in a row.
Well, I know with Coach Carver, I know that tempo matters. And so Travers gets them set. He's going to throw an opening pass. Pass is complete to Bowers. Small gain, looks to be a gain of about 3, depending on the spot. Near side goes 3, far side's at about 2.
Check that short gain on the play.
So we're going to be at about 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 9, Golden Bears.
PA announcer says 9. Looks like 8 to me. I'll put my glasses on shortly. All right, we've got twins to the near side, single receiver to the top. We're going to give. We have a flag on the far side. Most likely in that direction, we were either not set, not on the line, or a false start. So we'll see what his signal is. Waiting on the white hat.
Pick up a 4. 3rd down and 5.
Sideline warning against Warren County. So the play will stand.
Sideline warning.
The gain will stand, but that is their first warning. Next time they throw that, it will be a penalty. So we've got 3rd and about 4 on the 50-yard line. Very manageable 3rd down here to pick up. Trips to the far side. Travers looks over the defense. All right. Now we've got the whistle to play. Good hard count there. Draws Warren County into the neutral zone, but they don't make contact, so it's not a penalty. They recovered and reset. Travers again looks over. Receivers are set. Got a little quick pitch to the far side. And just cut him down. I thought John Michael had just a little bit of space.
24 with the stop. 4th down, Golden
But it was
Bears.
cut down quickly. Good play by Warren County. I mean, that's all you can say. They strung it out just enough, and as he went to cut back, they had somebody there. So that brings out Mount Juliet's putting unit as Mark Shanuda comes out, and he awaits for the punt. Should be able to pin them back deep. Snap, punts away. It is a good one. We'll see what number 11 does. He's going to let it bounce, and that is going to be a bad decision for Warren County as MJ will down the ball on the 5-yard line. So again, you've got what you want here. You got their opening drive to start at the 20. They're going to take their second drive inside their own 10 at the 5. It's long field here. They're going to have to make a long drive to come out with points. This is kind of in the area where you have to assess the situation as far as, do you want to pin your ears back and go after them because they're sitting right around that line. I mean, if quarterback drops back for a pass, it could be a safety. You get a loss, it could be a safety. So handoff coming up the middle. They're just trying to create some space. Just trying to create some space. So that will be 2nd down.
24 on the carry. No gain on the play. 2nd down.
No gain. It will still be 2nd on the 5. Of course, like I said, they're running a wing tee, and from a traditional wing tee, it's ball control, it's clock control, but they run to the line and they snap it. They're trying to move. So Back to the wing, single receiver to the near side. Sends in motion. It's the slice going around the opposite side. He's got a hole.
Decent running there.
He had a hole.
22 on the carry.
That was,
Last player with a stop.
let's see, Jathan Pleasant going to the far
Pick up
side.
of 6.
Brings up a
Third down
third
and
and 4.
Third.
And you just you wonder what they're going to do here. They've yet to put it in the air. They've tried to control everything on the ground. But at some point, they're going to have to go to the air. We had that very well contained to the outside. He just planted and cut up into the inside and picked up his 6. So again, back to they're in the wing, single receiver near side, quarterback.
Almost
they
brought
have
down.
him, and down he goes. Down he goes for the first quarterback sack of the night.
Evan Parsons with a stop. No gain on the play.
I think that was the first pass, Denver. I think they were fixing to fake us and try to draw us to a side, and they were going to try to throw it back
If you
across.
lost your cell phone, one has been turned in at the press
Both
box.
defenses been giving each other some trouble.
Yeah, I mean, and again, it's a good, cool night. It's still early in the season,
Yeah.
but it's one of those things that you. Oh, we got.
Oh, we got blocked.
That's a block out of bounds,
Ah,
but it's a safety, so that's 2 points
Yep.
to the Golden Bears, and we will get the ball back.
Golden Bears.
You just had to feel after their first block or
Yep.
after the first punt that we had a chance to get it.
yeah.
And it was that same edge, this near side coming through that went through unevaded and got the block. If you're Warren County, you've got to try to progress the ball now, because once you block them, you are making them very much, they don't want to go back to their punting unit. Because like I said, you almost blocked them on the first one.
Yeah.
You blocked them on the second one. So it bodes well for Coach Allen and the defense to keep that pressure up and stay on them. So now we're on a possession change. We'll see what Warren County is going to do. It looks like he's bringing a tee out. He is. He's bringing a kicking tee versus the traditional punt. But it's going to be plus field. It should be plus field position for this because they're kicking off from the 20. So Dannon is back deep to receive. But he
Number
was
17 in for the Pioneers to kick off.
Scott was not. I did not see him kicking before the game, so I don't know what his leg strength is. So he's up, kicks away. Ball's down at about the 40. It's fielded, picked up the
Good
sideline.
run.
Bowers up the sideline, steps out at about
Bowers
the
with a
33,
return for the
32-yard
Golden Bears.
line. So we're already in plus territory. So,
21 on the stop.
Good run by number 8, Walter Bowers.
and that's what you want. Defense plays. Everything has to play together. And defense played well. Special teams plays well. Gets the block. And they have to kick on a short field.
It'll
So
be
now
first
we'll
and
give it
10
back
for
to the
Golden Bears
offense
from
and
the
see what
35-yard line.
Tyler Travers and that offense can do coming out. We've got twins to the near side here as we are moving left to right. Travers looks over the defense, sends Irby in motion. He's going to swing a little bubble pass to Irby.
Pass.
Irby's got a lane. He's got a block.
Out
Good
of
block by
bounds.
Bowers. Good block by Bowers down here on the near side.
Keon Irby with the carry.
When they get to the near side and they get kind of blocked by the Bears as far as where they went out, so I will wait till the other side spots it. So it's a 2nd and 1, 9-yard gain by Irby on the bubble, and that is a schematic play where Travers just makes his read and throws it to the easiest receiver, right? Handoff up the middle, and that will be a first
Morton with
down.
the carry.
That was
35 on the
Darius
stop.
Morton on the carry.
That was a Chick-fil-A Golden Bear first down.
Sorry, guys, a lot of motion scrambling there, a lot of pointing. But 1st and 10, Travers back. He's reading the defense. Twins to the far side, pulls, Crudup throws.
Pass.
Short pass to Bowers. That'll be up to
Bowers with
about
the
the
reception.
20. Maybe a little farther. Like I said, when it gets on our sidelines, the Bears kind of block where he goes out. So we will be 2nd and 6, 4-yard pickup on that, just inside the 20. Travers brings the offense to the line, twins to the far side, single receiver near, give up the middle to John Michael Crudup, right up as he goes, and what does he do?
And
He takes it to the house
He
for
got
a
it.
Golden Bear touchdown. That is a Wilson Bank and Trust touchdown, as that is an offensive drive that you want to see. Come out, execute, everything is positive plays, and drive it right down the short field and put points on the board.
We're cutting into snap. Shinoda in the hold. That's a barrier to kick.
As we come in for the extra point, Ricchetti is over the ball, waiting for Ricchetti to snap, but it looks like we are not going for one. We are going for two. Travers.
he's got it. Trying to rush to the left side and brought down by number 24 on the Warren County defense.
So the extra point attempt is no good, but it doesn't matter as the Bears strike pay dirt and get 6. So that's where that safety kind of comes into play, and that's a good call by Coach Perry there because you've got 2 extra free points here. Try for the extra. So that brings us
in the first quarter.
a little over halfway through the first quarter with your Golden Bears 8, Warren County 0. Warren County's traveled well.
615. The contractor who cares is proud to sponsor the Mount Juliet Golden Bears Teammate of the Week. The Remodel 615 team strives to deliver high-quality craftsmanship, treating each home they enter as their own.
Like I said, they were just a few years removed from a really solid playoff run and a quarterback that was just an outstanding player, obviously, as he continued playing in the SEC.
That's a very end to kick off for the Golden Bears.
How will Warren County respond here?
It's going to be interesting. You would think Echeverria would go ahead and just kick it through the end zone and make their offense come out and drive the field. Special teams can be a weird, they can be a very weird momentum turner. So you don't want to do anything here to let them back in the ballgame. Be solid and take care of it. And it looks that he's going to he fields it right on the goal line. White Hat lets it go. Got to stay in our lane. Warren County up their sideline. He's got a crease. He takes it out to about the 34-yard line. And that's what I'm talking about. Special teams can be a Achilles heel to momentum.
First and 10 Pioneers from the 35-yard line.
And for any team, you just really need like that spark guy, like just someone that can spark you off the bench. If your team's feeling down in the moment, they're struggling a little bit, you always need that one guy who will come off the bench, give you that spark, bring the team's confidence back up.
Well, and they're the return guys for a reason. So we've got twins to the near side, single receiver to the top. Still got that wing look to their side. Runs an out route.
Pass.
Overthrow.
Intended for number 22. Second down and 10
So
Pioneers.
one of that combo route that they're doing there, you see they have the twins to the near side. So what that is, he threw the out. So here I'd say here shortly they're going to throw an out and up. And what it is he's going to run an out. Quarterback's going to pump him. He's going to turn and go deep, and they're going to try to get us biting on that out. But yeah, I mean, as you were talking about with the special teams a moment ago, that's the reason the returners are back there.
Yep.
They are game changers. I mean, you look on our end, we have Cisse back there, and Cisse's speed and the way he sees the field, he can change it in a heartbeat. So double wing look, single receiver both sides, 22 in motion, but that didn't look right. That's going to be a false start on Warren County. So that will bring up 2nd and 15 as we accept the penalty and back them up.
False start against the offense. 5-yard penalty.
22 went in motion, but so did that far wing back. So little bonus yards that they gave us there. It was Neon Day here at Mount Juliet High School, and the remnants of that are still kind of floating all over the crowd. We've got neon everywhere, and Kona Ice on the far side with neon. So a lot of fun here tonight at Roger Perry Field. Single receivers both sides. Wing goes in motion. It's out for a pass.
Ooh.
He's trying to throw the corner, and it
Good
is
catch.
complete.
That was a good fake to the running back.
That was Jathan Pleasant, number 22, runs a little corner out of his wing position. Nice snag, falling down.
Pioneers for the 45-yard line.
Gives Warren County their first down, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 45.
Josh Crawford, if you want your cell phone, you need to come to the press box, please. Josh Crawford, we have your cell phone.
Quick break. We've got twins to the far side, wing to that side, single receiver to the near. Out, throwing the boat. They're going to throw the bubble right back on us. He finds a little crease.
Decent run.
He is in, looks to be about a 3-yard gain. So it should bring up 2nd and 7, depending on the spot. We'll say 2nd and a long 6.
Borno with the stop.
A little nicer there on the spot. The one interesting thing about when they throw that bubble, and of course it's called a bubble because they loop out of it. If it's a backwards pass, it's a fumble. So easy pass, but a dangerous pass if the receiver's not paying attention. Warren County breaks huddle. They're back to wing set, 22 in motion. Give up to the middle to the fullback.
We got through.
Got another first down.
Roseberry with the stop.
That was number 24.
Number 24 with the carry. 1st and 10 for the 42.
That was also Braylon Grayson. That is also their leading tackler, playing fullback right now. So Warren County now with their second first down. They will take over. They will take this one from the MJ42 going in. 3:38 here to go still in the first. Wing, receivers, both sides. Far side wing goes. Give.
Handoff.
Up the side. Good job.
27 with the carry.
What you like to see there is Sam Oliver there strings it out and really just gives the running back nowhere to go. He just maintained contact with his block and brought him down the line. And really,
2nd down.
Warren County tackled their own player.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looked like he bumped into his own player a little.
Good job by Sam Oliver there, following his rules and holding that press. Like I said, this is a little bit of a fast up-tempo wing tee. They take their call, they run to the line, and they're ready to roll. So here we go, receivers far and near. Wing again. Into the movement. Drops back to pass. Runs a curl route.
Number 9 with the reception. Stop made by number 4.
Depends on the spot. Mason Wickman with the catch there.
And sometimes in games, it can just legitimately be, a grind type of game. It may take you a couple quarters to get a touchdown, but, it'll come.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially you look at their first two possessions versus their third possession here, and they went nowhere except backwards on the first two, but here they've got a little bit of a march.
Big improvement.
All right, so Warren County breaks huddle. They've got twins to the far side. I would expect to see up the middle.
Handoff, I believe.
It was, but you know who took the handoff?
Took off.
We took the handoff. We took the handoff.
Oh, down at about the 15-yard line there.
That was Evan Parsons. So when you're running the little veer or in the wing tee, it's called the midline. When you're running the midline, that mesh point between the fullback and the quarterback is so crucial that they have to hold on to the ball. Parsons ran between the fullback, between the quarterback, and took the ball himself. Man, you don't see that often. That's a special play in football. Because, like I said, you really don't see it all that often. But what a great play. And we have just received a sideline warning as well. But it will be 1st and 10 on the 15 going in. So
the Bears, they got the advantage here.
You've got the advantage. You've got the momentum back. So Travers comes out. He has, let's see, what we got? We got a timeout, Warren County.
Pioneers.
Well, and you really want, I mean, you kind of wonder here what Coach Turner is going to do with Warren County because he's got to calm his boys down. Like I said, that is a rare play that a lineman takes the handoff.
Serving the Wilson
It happens,
for almost 20 years.
but it is a rare play.
Whether you're looking for
And so, you know, I would say
competitive or
Coach Turner right
just
now, he's got in that timeout, just to calm down, guys. Let's get a defensive stop, hold them to a field goal, or at least a field goal attempt. That would be a huge win for Warren County right now. But on this side, Coach Perry and the offense, they're over here going, punch it in. We need points. Let's go. And so,
Push
like
the
I said-
tempo.
oh, yeah, it's such a tale of two different styles here. One side's trying to put the foot on the gas, and the other side's just trying to damage control, if you will. But this is absolutely a drive that you want points out of. Being in your territory to start with on a 1st and 10, you know, punch it. Let's punch it in. That makes Warren County 2 scores down, and it makes them chase for the rest of the game. All right, Traver awaits the white hat. There's the whistle. Twins to the near side, single receiver to the far. Wing in motion, flip out.
Morton. And he jumped over one. Brought down.
With a carry.
Morton with the baby hurdle. Looks like it's
Number
going to
2
be
the Pioneers.
about an 8-yard gain on that. So that should bring up 2nd and about 2. Nope, never
Pick up
mind.
with 7.
I'm going to have to put my glasses on quicker. 2nd and 4.
Golden Bears.
I think he took a step back. I was looking at his as he was. Guess I was looking at the wrong official. Travers waits for the call. Twins to the far side. Got a lot of green down here between Bowers and that safety. Always an option for a slant. Motion up the middle.
Morton going through. Didn't get there.
Didn't get there, but he got a first down. So you're now going to get
Yep.
4 shots inside the 5-yard line.
That's a
Got some
Chick-fil-A.
substitutions
Golden
here
Bears
running
first
on and off.
down.
Looks like John Michael's coming in.
Yep.
First and
Twins to the far
Golden
side,
Bears.
single receiver to the near. Travers isn't waiting on this one. He's already ready. Here it is. Give John Michael up the middle.
And
That is another
yep.
Right up for the carry.
Wilson Bank and Trust touchdown for the Golden Bears.
Wilson.
That will extend our score 14-0 prior to the extra point. We did not complete the 2-point conversion. We had for those of you just tuning in, we started with the safety, then we scored a touchdown. We went for 2, didn't get it. We have now punched in a touchdown. That brings it to 14.
Shanu to the hold. That's a very to kick.
Ricetti's over the ball,
Cross
about to
flag. Football
snap.
to concession area, please.
We are moving into just go for 1. Snaps away, kick is up,
Got it.
and it is no good.
The extra point attempt is no good.
Wow, maybe I need to put my glasses.
You're still with 1:08 left in the first quarter. Pioneers 0.
But that's okay. From short field, you still get the points that you wanted, so that does put us up. Mount Juliet 14, Warren County 0. Like I said,
Good start.
good start, and there's a minute and 8 still to go in the first quarter. We've had the ball 3 times, scored twice.
Yep.
Defensively, they've punted twice and they had a turnover. So,
we'd like to thank the businesses doing
very
all that
clean
to do.
night tonight so far for the Golden Bears, playing very well. Like I said, the only laundry I've seen on the flag, one penalty on the other team for a false start for Warren County, and then you don't really count the first 2 sideline warnings or the first sideline warning for each team as a penalty because it doesn't rack up any yards. It's just a warning. But just like I said last time, as Echeverria gets ready to kick this one off, you don't want to give them life by kicking to one of their speed guys, anybody that can provide a spark and give them good field position.
And Rocky Williams Premier.
Like I said, I would like to see Echeverria kick this one back there to Coach Mattingly standing behind the goalpost. Then you don't have to worry about it. They take it from the 20. All right, whistles away. Echeverria's got the all clear. He is in. Oh, got a little squibber. Got a little squibber. But we now have laundry. I jinxed us. We now have a flag on the field, offsides on the Golden Bears. So we will see what Warren County wants to do. They recovered it.
Flag on the play.
Little discussion here. All right, so we'll line up to kick off again. You know, typically when you see a team squib like that, of course, you don't see it a lot of times to happen twice. But if you look at Warren County, they're unfazed. There's still a very large gap between their front line and their second set of line. No doubt that's what we saw from our sideline. That was that gap. 35 was just paying attention, but it wouldn't have mattered because we were offsides anyways. Echeverria tees it up. He's been given the all clear. He's underway. The kick is away. It will be in the end zone. So you get to take a little bit of a gamble there, Denver, and it doesn't pay off, but then you kick it into the end zone and you're no worse for wear. They're going to start at the 20. So, like I said, that's kind of how you take their legs out from under them and don't give them the opportunity for that spark play.
Yep. Also doesn't allow the defense to waste any energy at all. Stamina.
No, none at all. A little bit shocked. He fielded that last one at about the same spot, so I thought he might go ahead and step up and try to take it to the far sideline like he did before. Warren County breaks huddle. They're in a double wing set. Single receivers both sides. Here we go again.
Oh.
Quarterback this time held on to it, but there's a problem at that mesh point there. That's a speed sweep is all that is, where he sends the wing into motion, he sticks it out, and he makes the read. If we crash down on it, he pulls. If we don't crash down, he gives, but they're holding it just a little bit too long. But he does a good job there of holding on to it, not fumbling and picking up just a few yards. So it brings up a 2nd and 7. And like I said, that's something to watch. That mesh point's huge if you're going to run this wing offense. Single receiver both sides. Again, here comes the slice.
Hand off.
That was the first play of the game. They've gone back to it. Cisse there makes a really big tackle, because if Cisse doesn't make that tackle, he's got nothing but green in front of him, and he's running towards the end zone. So that brings up Warren County, a first down for Warren County with 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. That should have been the last. I would say that's the last play, but you never know. The way they run. Nope, they're going quick. They're up. Nope, they're just going to let it expire. So at the end of one, Mount Juliet is up 14-0 over Warren County Pioneers. And like I said, it's been about as good of an execution of defense as you could ask for. And offensively, they've punched it in 2 out of 3 times. So I think if you're Coach Allens, if you're Coach Carver, especially if you're Coach Perry, you got to be pleased with how you've started and the sense of urgency that you've started with. What stuck out to you in that first quarter, Denver?
Now, definitely the defense. The offense was obviously really great, but, especially Parsons with that great defensive play. But just being able to stop a team whose offense has been kind of hot lately, that's got to be it for me, really.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you're talking about a team that even though they come in with the 2 losses, they were in both of those games, so they have the ability to score points. Like I said, 34 and 21, 26 respectively in their 3 games. It's a lot harder to see it on film, and when they've got these multiple back looks and everybody's moving and everybody's running to figure out who's got the ball sometimes. So far, our line, our ends, our linebackers, they're reading it beautifully. They are making them do what they don't want to do. And like I said, that's that quarterback. He's having to really hold it out to try to get that read.
Yep.
And it's already bit him once. So.
And Warren County's just one of those teams, like, they want you to struggle.
Yeah,
and I've also liked the way that MJ's just hung in there, and they're up 14-0 here.
Absolutely. So single receiver both sides. Wings back. Wing in motion, give around.
Hand off again.
He's going nowhere.
22 on the carry.
Whoa, got a little extracurricular activity there. Got a little extracurricular activity. I don't know who the call will be on, but I did see Jathan Pleasant decided, I don't know if somebody had something on their helmet that he was swinging at, but he definitely swung. So let's see. Sometimes there's a retaliation call here. Little discussion here. And here's the thing. If they call it on Warren County, that is a frustration penalty. Let's see. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
And like I said, that's a frustration penalty. That is a collectively, your defense got you that penalty because he's frustrated. He has nowhere he can go. And that's the big kind. That's the ones you don't want. They're hard to recover from. So still first down. Excuse me, second down, I'm sorry. So it brings up in a second and about 25. Twins both sides. And
he sacked. Wow. Brought down.
Wow.
Zerniak.
Nobody saw Zerniak lining up to come. He went right up B gap, maybe A gap. I think I was amazed that he was going through unevaded. Huge sack. That brings up third and forever. I think the ball spotted somewhere near I-40. So that brings up third and 32. You don't have a lot of plays in your playbook for third and 32. You're just trying to make something happen. You're going to throw it out. So Twins to the far side, single receiver near.
Spector. Definitely. Goes through. He's going to rush. And he's going to be brought down.
Yep. Small gain there. You can play contain. And like I said, you've got some frustration here coming from the Warren County side. But that is fourth and long. Surely, surely, surely they are not debating going for it. So this is an interesting decision too.
Yeah.
We've been close to blocking both punts. We blocked the last one. Did they clean it up, or are they going to try to run some kind of fake here? Quarterback still in as the up back. That's something to pay attention to. Number 11.
Could be a fake.
Nope. That is just a short kick.
Fair catch called for by Roseberry. First and 10, Golden Bears from the 49-yard line.
As a player, that's called one of those please don't block me punts. You catch it and you immediately drop it. But it still gives the Bears great position from the 49-yard line. So it'll be first and 10 as we now move from right to left. And like I said, this could be a big series here for the Golden Bears. Warren County's defense has had to be on for a while. We've got single receiver to the far. Nope, just kidding. Twins to the far side. Wing and tight are now moving over, so we've got an overload heavy to that side. Travers looks. He's going to step back for the pass. Rolls out.
And
it's a little low. It's going to be incomplete.
Pass incomplete. Intended for
just kind of short arm that throw there. That's what
makes
makes that come up just a hair short. Right read, he was open. Bears at the line, awaiting their call to go quick. Again, we're going to at least have single receiver to the top. Twins to the top, single receiver to the near side. Inside wing has kind of moved into that fullback monster role.
Nice handoff to Morton.
He's got a little lane on the outside, but he's going to have to work for it. He gets back to about the line of scrimmage.
That was a good handoff to Morton, but just couldn't get any gain.
No, there was definitely a little miscommunication between the quarterback and the center on that exchange. A little bit of a low snap, but a good job by Travers to even get rid of it. So it brings up third and 10. Offense awaits the call. They have it. Travers looks over the defense. Single receiver to the top. Trips to the near side. Got a little screen play here. Got some grass. Got to get some blocks. Got to get some blocks. We got blocks. Good job.
He's
John Michael Crudup.
And once again, Michael's going to get another touchdown.
So John Mike punches it in for the third Wilson Bank and Trust touchdown of the night. Beautiful screenplay.
Touchdown.
Again, that's as good as you
Yeah.
can ask for. Travers gets it to him in space. Lineman got out there. That is a total team touchdown because every one of them was involved.
Travers to hold.
So we are out looking to go for one. So Ricchetti is now over the ball. Shanuda is readying for the extra point attempt. Readying again. He tried and then had to step back up and do it again. We have a delay of game penalty on the extra point.
Delay of game. Golden Bears.
Just backs it up 5 yards. Should still be a chip shot. All right. Let's try this again. So here we go. Ricchetti over. Ricchetti with the snap. Ball's down. Ball's away.
That one's good.
That extra point is
The
good.
extra point attempt
So that
is
makes it
good.
21-0 Golden Bears over the Warren County Pioneers with 9:02 to go in the second quarter. Again, that's as good as you could ask
Yeah.
for.
Your Matthew Golden Bears.
3 out of 4 offensive possessions you've scored.
And all three of them coming from John Michael.
John Michael's having himself a night. The thing about the screen, and the screen is such an overlooked play, but if you go back and look at how they set up and they had the formation, they had trips to the near side here, all the attention goes to the trips.
Yep.
Because it's 3rd and 10, you know they're going to pass it, but they're not really the heroes here. They're the decoys. John Michael slips out of the backfield. As he takes that pass, it's his linemen that are out in front of him. That's what makes the screen beautiful. And when it's executed, it's one of the greatest plays in football.
For the Golden Bears.
And that one was executed very, very well. So Echeverria is now teeing it up. And like I said, we definitely want to kick away from Joel Garcia,
Let's make some noise.
because he had a little spark on us on his one return earlier, and that gave the offense some life until a Warren County turnover ended that drive. Echeverria on his way, kick is away, and into the end zone. So that's going to come out to the 20.
Kick goes into the end zone.
Like I said, a kicker that can put it in the end zone and put it out of the end zone, that's a weapon.
Very usable.
Very usable. You look all the time, so many games are swayed by special teams. I coached with a guy one time that talked about kickers were head cases. That's all he ever said. But,
Yeah.
But if you had a punter that could put it where he wanted it, or a kicker that could kick it out of the way, that's all you could ask. That's all you wanted. So here we go. Warren County quick out of the huddle. Twins to the near side. Single receiver to the top. Wing up top. Wing in motion. Give. Coming to the near side. He is met. He is going backwards. Beautiful. Atticus.
At a stop for the Golden Bears. 21 with the carry.
Man.
No gain on the play. Second down, Pioneers.
Fioretta
Once again.
is just waiting. Just waiting. I mean, that from a defensive end perspective, that's what you're hoping. There's no blockers coming. You're just standing there waiting on the guy with the ball to get to you. So 2nd and 12. Twins to the far side. Single receiver and wing to the near. Inside receiver into motion. Again.
Wow.
Disruption. Ball came out, but it was recovered. It fell right
Recovered
in his
quickly.
hands. Right in his hands. But that was almost their second turnover.
Oliver with the stop.
It just kind of looks, and again, there's a whole lot of ball to still be played. I mean, we're only
Yeah.
7:50 to go here in the second quarter. So
For me, I would just say for the Bears, never let your guard down, because you never know. A team, they can come out in the second half and they can look completely different from what they looked like in the first half.
Well, and that's what I was going to say. Warren County kind of looks a little bit not necessarily winded, but defeated. So stay on them, and there's their second timeout of the half. So with 7:33, Warren County takes their second timeout of the half. That whole play set right there just looked discombobulated. You had Jathan Pleasant, which we've said his name a lot already.
Yep.
They sent him in motion, and he didn't go as far or as fast as his quarterback wanted. Well, that kind of created a little bit of a log jam. So when Braylon Grayson took the ball up the middle, we were there because we were following that motion. So, like I said, really clean on our side right now. And Warren County is searching for answers to see what they need to do. Every third down, every possession is a big possession. And you have to treat it as such because my mindset goes, okay, 3 touchdowns and we're back in this ballgame.
Yep.
You get one and you tighten it up on them and the offensive play calling changes. So you just, if you're Coach Allen, Coach Perry, you really just want to keep your foot on the gas now and just absolutely smother them. So it'll be 3rd and 13, 14. The board is saying 14. As Warren County breaks, they've got twins to the far side, wing on that side as well, single receiver near. Quarterback's rolling to the far side. He's got to get rid of it.
Pass incomplete.
Incomplete. Throws it a little bit behind Pleasant. He wasn't going to have the opportunity to really get comfortable there. He was being pursued.
Yep.
Sam Oliver again, and we've called his name already a little
He's
bit as well.
been big tonight.
I don't know if you've noticed, Denver, he's got a little bit, Elrod has got just a little bit of a that high leg when he snaps the ball. It's a little bit of an unusual snap set because the center's kind of giving it to him, and his foot's not back to the ground yet. So he doesn't have a foot planted, but here comes just an easy punt. It is going to be returned. Cisse reverses field. He's now going to the far side. He's got blockers.
He's going. Still going.
He's going to go down at about the 16-yard line.
Wow.
Good decision there by Cisse Dannon to field the punt, bring it to the near side, and reverse it back. He had blockers. Warren County recovered, but that made a huge gain from where he fielded. So, again, this is what you want. It's 1st and 10 on, the 16 going in. So
right in the position.
If you like offensive stats, this is not going to be a good night for you because we're only having to go 16 or 12 yards at a time. But this is definitely something you want to rep. You want to be good in the red zone. And like I said, inside the 20 already.
Rush it through.
Ball's out. Ball's out.
Recovered.
But we recovered.
Flag on the play.
Recovered by the Bears, and there's a little.
By the Golden Bears.
Looks like there's a little
flag on the play. Kind of in the area of holding or horse collar.
Circle with the recovery.
And the only reason I say horse collar, it looked like Bowers there was just ever so slightly. He didn't look normal as he was kind of going down for that fumble. Horse collars can absolutely help dislodge a ball. Let's see what the call is here. It is on Warren County. Yep, that was the horse collar. So that's going to walk it up and put the ball on the 9-yard line.
Half the distance to the goal remains 1st down.
So that's going to be 1st and about, let's call it a 3. Long 3.
same play.
So Wildcat formation.
A little bit of a gain there. Walter Bowers. About a gain of 1 or 2, if I had to guess.
Bowers with the carry.
On that
On the
one,
play.
Warren County did a good job. When it's Wildcat like that with Bowers, even though Bowers can throw the ball, they were gambling and they kind of went all out. So that'll bring up 2nd and about 7. So a loss of 4 on that one. We've got twins to the far side, single receiver near. They await their call. And here we go.
Fakes, rushed through the middle, and brought down.
So a little draw.
Bowers with a carry.
Looks like it's bringing up
For the
third.
Pioneers.
Judging on the spot.
Third down, Golden Bears.
So it should be 3rd and 3 here. Got Twins to the far side. And that play there was just playing off that little bubble that we threw earlier. Bauer stepped back, looked at it, they flew, he went up the middle. Travers back in at quarterback, makes the read, ball
Good
is
throw,
up.
Cisse. Got it!
Good ball, Travers, good catch, Dannon.
Reaching up, Cisse Danyon for the touchdown.
Cisse, I mean, that right there is just giving the ball to an athletic player, throwing it up. Cisse,
Yep.
when you throw a jump ball to Cisse, he has the ability to jump. He's a basketball player too. Just goes up and makes a play, especially when the corner is not looking. He can reach over the back and just grab it. So
Rotating the snap.
What a catch.
Ricketti's
Wow.
in for the snap. Shanuda's in for the attempt. We're set. Snaps away. Ball is down. Kick is up. Looks funky, but let's see what happens. It is no good. So with 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter, it is Mount Juliet Golden Bears 27, Warren County Pioneers 0. So again, I mean, I talked about it earlier. You're still kind of in that momentum area where you haven't put them away yet. Obviously, we scored 27 and a half. They can too. So really critical here for the defense to come out, impose their will again. Let's get some more points. Like I said, this game's shaping out as good as you can hope for if you're Coach Perry. But never, you said it earlier, never relax.
Yep.
Just, I was involved in a game one time where we had a 20-point lead in the fourth quarter and lost.
Oh, wow.
So I don't like any leads until when the horn goes off and you're leading, then you can celebrate. So Echeverria's been busy tonight. He's going to be back up to kick again. He's been given the whistle. Student section here is rocking. Kick is away. No return. Through the end zone. So
Once again.
Oh, yeah. So Warren
Wow.
County will take over on their own 20.
Pioneers from the 20-yard line.
Again, it's a weapon.
Yep.
But it'll be interesting again to see what Coach Turner and Warren County come out in.
Now, really, a lot of people just think that special teams is just a bunch of people that come out to watch someone kick a ball. It can be special teams. Let me put it like this. Special teams can be the most effective part of a team.
All special teams will win you ball games or they'll lose you ball games. So we have single receiver to the top, tight end in, double wing, little motion, give up the middle. He hurdles his own man,
24 with a carry.
tackled by a host of Bears. He's going to gain about 5 on that carry.
Post of Golden Bears on the stop.
Interesting to note there, Coach Turner from Warren County versus instead of
Florida with a stop with the Golden
panicking
Bears.
and going all wide and
Pick up a
and
6.
letting us
Pick it down to 4.
know they're going to throw it. He goes heavy and he runs the ball. So brings up 2nd and 4 from about the 26-yard line. Inside of it just a little bit. Single receiver to the top, tight end down, wing in motion, slice. They've heard us on it once. We got them again.
22 with the carry.
And slice play, it's a hard play. It's meant to be a misdirection. It's meant to draw your eyes elsewhere while they're coming back and attacking.
Oliver and Grant with the stop.
Few local teams have ran the slice effectively for years. One of them being Trousdale County. I mean, they made a living out of it in single A. So this brings up a 3rd down and 2. I don't think it's a long 2, unfortunately. Single receiver to the top, tight end to the near side, wing just inside the tight end. Little different look there. Quarterback's going to keep, and he is going to have a 1st down. We got motion.
It looks very strange there.
Quarterback keeper.
I don't know. We were signifying that the ball came out.
Zorniak and Figueroa with the stop.
But I think Elrod handed the ball to the official, so didn't come out well enough. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for Warren County from the 31. Like I said, that mesh point is something to pay attention to.
First down, Pioneers.
Because even on that, it wasn't very clean. They quick break. Single receiver to the top, tied into the near side. Wing to the inside, sends the wing into motion. Give. He is met.
Wow.
He is met again. As soon as he held that ball out for that mesh point, he was hit.
Zorniak with a stop. Pick up a 2 on 2nd down and 8, Pioneers.
I think they were generous with their spot there. I thought he got back to the line of scrimmage. I didn't think he gained 2, but interesting to note, it looks like Wickman is calling the plays. Let's see, here we go. So Wickman's in. He didn't like that play call. He's got 7 on the play clock, but a quick set. Wing with double tight. Just another variation of that slice. That time, he did not get back to the line of scrimmage. That should bring up a 3rd and about 9 for Warren County.
No gain on the play. 3rd down. Let's hear it, Golden Bear fans.
Well, I said Wickman. I think it's Van Buren. They've got 2 9s listed on their roster, so if I called it the wrong name, I apologize, but I printed it off Max Prep, so and that's not always accurate. Single receiver to the top, twins to the near side. Van Buren drops back to pass.
Good pass.
Let's see.
Pass
is complete, so that's going to bring up 4th and about 4. With 2:16, 2:15. They've ran their punt unit out.
Yep.
But you're also kind of in the territory, and you're close. You're down. Don't let your guard down. Interesting to note that Van Buren's out here as the receiver. But again, Braylon Grayson's now in as the up back. Drop, quick punt. Good spiral on it. We got a little room. Got to get to the outside. Got a good block. And who was that with that block? That was John Michael Crudup again. Man, that kid's having a night. Good return there. Good special team. So, with 1:43 to go here in the second quarter, on a game at this point that's been all Bears, the offense is going to take over again at the 48-yard line. Of their 48-yard line. And plenty of time. As explosive as this offense has been, plenty of time to put up more points. Trips to the far side, twins to the near side. 5 wide. Travers takes a look.
He has plenty of time. He's going to rush through.
Travers going to take off. Good slide. Good decision.
Travers with a carry. Stop made by number 2.
In college, that is a penalty if the quarterback has given himself up, and Travers had already committed to sliding and got hit. High school, not so much. Good decision on his part, though.
He had plenty of time.
Oh, yeah. 6'4", 185, sophomore. He's not little. He's not little at all. So, you know, when you see that 5 wide set, you think of 2 things. We're passing it, or he's going to run it up the middle. And there's no other option. I mean, you don't have the outside because they've got contain rush when you do things to that nature. So, like I said, he didn't like what he saw from the coverage. He didn't like what he saw from the route, so he just takes it, gets what he can get, and he gets 6 yards on it. So that brings up 2nd and 4 with 1:26 to go. We have, let's see.
2nd and 4 for the Golden Bears.
There we go. They changed it now. So we took a timeout on that to conserve a little bit of time. We're going to have twins to the near side, single receiver to the top. Travers looks over. Snap is down, but he picks it up, gets it handed off. Look at that.
The strength on Dearius Morton.
Morton with a carry.
Just trucked that guy. Wow.
That's going to bring up an injury timeout. Morton. So hats off to Travers. Snaps to the side just a little bit. He picks it up, contains composure just enough to give it. As he hands it off, Warren County is in position to make a play. The problem is, so are we. And he just happened to be a speed bump. He's hopped up. That young man's already heading off the field. He walked off under his own power. Certainly glad to see that.
Just bumped up a little bit.
Got a little bit of a discussion going on back here between two and the white, so I don't know if there is a flag on the field. Could be. Yep, there is a flag on the field just inside the 45. So,
Flag on the play.
we'll see what the call is here. White Hat's trying to line him up and tell him. Targeting.
Really?
Personal foul against the offense. Targeting. 15-yard penalty.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Well,
Did not expect that.
you don't see it called on the offense very much, so when offense and defense helmets meet, face mask to face mask, and they call that targeting, that's interesting. So it brings up a 2nd and 15 here. Twins to the near side. Travers takes the snap. He hit as he
Come on.
throws. But it's on the
And-
ground. It's on the
Pass
ground.
incomplete.
Ball hit the ground first, so that's incomplete.
For Bowers. 3rd down, Golden Bears.
I thought he avoided the rush just enough to get it off, but that brings up 3rd and 15 at the 42-yard line. So what started off with a lot of promise and had a lot of go-forths on it has now backed up. 55 seconds to go here in the second quarter. And as I said it for Warren County earlier, you don't have a lot of 3rd and 15s, 3rd and 16s. Not a lot of plays. Trips to the far side. Low snap again. Delayed handoff.
Going through.
To Crudup. He fought for what he could get.
35 and stop.
He got back to the line of scrimmage. So that is now 4th down.
Looks like he's limping up a little bit. Look.
Yeah, it happens when they grab you low and things to that nature, and you're fighting. You twist your ankle a whole lot. So Warren County's going to burn their last time out here with 32 seconds to go here in the second quarter, and you can't blame Coach Turner. Like I said, you want to try to do anything you can to spark your offense, spark your defense.
Oh, wow.
Like I said, 27-0 deficit here in the second quarter for Warren County.
Goes out of bounds at 32.
It will provoke some extracurriculars. So
Pioneers for the 32.
Snooda's punt goes out of bounds at the 33. So that is where 32. So that is where Warren County will take over with 22 seconds to go here in the second quarter. No timeouts. So you got to go quick or you got to go sideline. One of the two. Clock will stop on a first down as they move the chains. Incompletions, first downs, or out of bounds. That's the only way you're going to move or stop the clock. Twins to the far side, wing and single to the near. Wing in motion. It's a fake give.
And he's going to be brought down.
He's going nowhere. No one was fooled.
Sack made by Borno.
Great play.
And Oliver.
And there's Oliver again in Borno. That was the final play
Yep.
of the second quarter. So that brings us to halftime. Your Golden Bears 27, Warren County Pioneers 0. We'll be back after a short break. And the kick is away and the second half is underway. The ball is heading out of bounds. That will be spotted at the 35-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 35 for MJ. I noticed coming out of halftime we were warming up several different quarterbacks, so it's always good to have them loose and ready in the event of another couple of touchdowns here. So offense takes the field with Travers going back, looking for the fast start.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just had a phone turned in. If you lost your cell phone, well, we have it up here in the press box.
All right, Travers brings them to the line. Handoff to Morton. Morton to the near side.
He's got a good run in him.
Morton with a carry.
Morton with the first
Down with
down,
a stop.
taking it across the 50. It'll be about the 47-yard line. That's a good run coming out of the half. That's what you want to see. That's a good tone setter. MJ quickly to MJ quickly to the line. Single receiver to the far side. Receiver to the near. Travers with the handoff to Morton. He's got a hole. Man, Morton runs hard.
Morton with a carry.
The initial guy that meets him is their leading tackler on the year, and Morton drives him. A little extracurricular there from him because it took help Grayson needed some help to take Morton down. So offense back to the line. Travers in the offense receives the call. They're up. Single receiver wide to the far side. One to the near. Tight end to the top. Travers with two backs in the backfield. Give to Irby up the middle.
Ooh.
Irby's going to gain positive yards. Looks to be about a gain of a yard and a half. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5 from
Pick up a one.
the
5.
42-yard line of Warren County. Offense receives the call, tight end to the top. Very much a pro-style look as far as the front. You've got two receivers and a tight end. A little different look on the backs and quarterback. It's not the traditional eye set. Morton takes the handoff, runs hard, ducks his head, and keeps driving. He drives himself to a first down.
Man, he is tough.
What a run. If you're going to tackle Morton, you better bring everything you've got because he's dropping his head and he is coming. That is a well-deserved break for that young man as John Michael Crudup comes back in to relieve him. Going to stay with the offensive look with the tight end. Tight end moving into the backfield. So now we're going twins to the far side. Single receiver near. Travers sets them. Gets the initial call. Steps back. And what he's doing there, guys, is he is letting the defense kind of establish themselves. Lets the offensive coordinator, Coach Carver, and Coach Brown get another look to see what the defense is kind of going to settle in against that set, and he receives the next call. So,
Pick up a 5.
little cat and mouse game there being played. Twins to the far side, single receiver near. Snap is away. Travers with the pass, throws the out route.
Pass incomplete.
I believe that was Irby. Good ball.
Flag on the play.
Good ball by Travers. Looks like Irby just took his eyes off and wanted to run before he had the ball. Got a flag that's definitely going to be extracurricular, but let's see who it's on. I was looking to the far side to see. It would appear it's going to be on Warren County. Offsetting penalties. So 2 personal fouls. They just cancel each other out.
Penalties offset.
So that brings up 3rd and 6. Offense at the line awaiting their call. Call is in. We're going to have bunch set to the far side. Tight. Daniel in on the near side. The white hat is still writing down who the penalties were on. That slows it down just a little bit. But Travers is ready to go under center and get this play started. All right, there's the whistle.
Ooh.
Play can resume. Under center. Got a sweep to the far side.
Morton again.
There goes Morton.
Morton with a carry.
Going to gain a couple on that one. It looked for a second that he was going to have a lane, but that lane closed pretty quickly. That brings up a 4th and 5.
Fourth down, Golden Bears.
So we've got Twins to the near side, 4th and 5. We've elected to go for it. Twins on the far side. Travers back. Rush is coming. Travers very elusive. He's going to pick up the first down as he gets down to about the 20.
Nice.
Going to be out about the 17-yard line. Good job there by Tyler Travers to read that and cut back against the rush. So they rushed from that far side, and he let them get deep, and he went where they weren't. So great play by that young man. Brings up a 1st and 10 Golden Bears. Again, another good offensive drive, Denver.
Yep.
So we've got trips to the near side, single receiver high. Warren County is in a zone type coverage in the DBs. Travers low snap, fields it, picks it up. This time he's not getting away. He's got to eat that when he goes down. That's a sack by Warren County, number 35. And I'll get that young man's name.
Golden Bears.
No, I will not. He's not listed on the roster. It was number 35, though. So, Travers looked like he was wanting to throw that one away as he was going down. Bad things happen when you do that, so good decision to just eat it and take it to the ground. That brings up 2nd and 18. Travers gets the call. We've got Twins on either side. Running back to his left. Motion, throws the bubble screen to Irby. Irby's got
Good
a little
move.
step, good little lane. Picks up a nice little chunk of yardage. So it's going to bring up about a 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12. Depending on the spot. They're carrying it just inside the 20.
3rd down and 13 for the
So
Golden Bears.
3rd and 13. Again, offense awaits their call. Single receiver to the far side. And if you notice, Denver not moving quite as quick as we did, letting the clock run just a little bit.
Yep.
Use it. I mean, it's your best friend right now when you have a lead.
Low snap.
Gotta fix that low snap.
Good
ball.
pass.
Let's see what they call. And that is a touchdown, Bowers. A little bit on the low side. Just wanted to make sure they allowed him to. It looked like he got under it, so I wanted to make sure that they got that call right. They did. So there's another touchdown. Good throw by Tyler Travers. Great catch, Walter Bowers. So before the extra point, that makes it 33-0 for your Golden Bears.
Travers to hold.
Echeverria is on to attempt the extra point. Snap is away, kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 6:31 remaining here in the third quarter, your Mount Juliet Golden Bears 34, Warren County Pioneers 0. Denver, that is a momentum gut punch because you've held the ball for almost half of the third quarter on an offense that's designed to go fast. They go slow, control the tempo, control the pace, march it down, draw a long fourth down, complete it, and then punch it in for a touchdown. So, Warren County's going to have to respond. And like I told you earlier, when you're running that wing style, it's not really meant to go super fast tempo. So they're going to have to pick up their tempo and pick up what they're playing. Takeaways on that first drive, Denver, anything?
Now, really, my thing is that Warren County, their offense is, like you said, very slow. And they're going to have to go a little bit out of their comfort zone if they want to try and, maybe scare the Golden Bears a little bit.
To make this a game, right?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. But, it could happen.
Echeverria with the ball teed up on his way. Kick is away. It's going to be a returnable kick, but out of bounds. So good field position is going to be gained here by Warren County as they're going to take the ball at the 35. Ball goes out at about the 4-yard line. Just going through the formalities of the call.
It'll be 1st and 10 Pioneers from the 35-yard line.
All right. Single receiver both sides, double wing.
Looks like a rough handoff there.
Again, it's that mesh point. They're holding it. I mean, that time it works out as Van Buren gets it and
Check that. That's number 30.
and pulls it.
Waller.
But you're exactly right, Denver. I mean, it didn't look like the running back really wanted to let go of that ball.
Pick up
So
7, 2nd down and 3, Pioneers.
good gain there. Brings up 2nd and 3. And like I said, 5:11, 5:10 here to go in the third quarter. Warren County's really got to get moving to get back into this ball game. Classic wing look, back to throw.
Short pass.
Just throws a little stop route.
Good spin.
Pass complete to number 11.
Nate Elrod
Stop. First down.
with the
Pioneers.
catch. Does a little spinning. Gets an extra there.
First and 10.
Basically plants like he's going deep and hits his brakes. It's a hard play to defend. When you get into the second half and you have that goose egg on the board, that 0, you really want to protect it. So 1st and 10, Warren County with motion. Handoff coming, near
Good
side.
handoff.
He's got a little bit of room, got a little speed.
Good run. He's going to keep going. And I believe he stepped out of bounds.
22 with the carry.
They're going to give him the spot at the 6.
Wow.
Waller with the stop.
Like I said, cannot let down. Good blocking by Warren County on that side to spring him.
1st and 10.
He broke 2 tackles, continued on, and honestly doesn't trip over his feet. He scores a touchdown.
They're in position now.
They have an opportunity to punch it in from the 7. Quick break out of the huddle. Classic wing set, receiver either side. Motion, handoff up the middle, given. Stopped about the 5.
24 with the carry.
So that'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 5.
Tackle made by Redmond and Smith.
And like I said, this is a product of that wing tee. It's not really designed to go super, super fast unless you're breaking big runs. So you break a big run, 3:08 to go, put yourself in a position to score a touchdown. Warren County breaks huddle, still in the wing set. No tight ends, double receiver. Got double motion again. Double motion. Both wings move before the ball. One was supposed to, one was not.
Against the offense. 5-yard penalty.
Little miscommunication there.
Yeah, they've had some miscommunications. I mean, you go all the way back to the first quarter where we take the handoff for them. That's not how you draw that play up. But we will take it. So it'll be 2nd and goal. Ball on the 11. And again, they had opportunity there, short field, and just hurt themselves, pushed themselves backwards. Twins to the far side, single receiver near. Wing to the top. And now we've got another penalty.
Delay of game against the offense.
They've got a dead ball, delay of game.
Wow.
5-yard
So there's
penalty.
another 5.
Still, 2nd down.
And the more important thing to this is the clock. The clock's still ticking. The clock's still running. So, they're battling not only the scoreboard as far as points, they're battling the clock. And kind of Warren County needs to get out of their own way here.
Definitely not in their favor.
No. Twins to the far side, wing to the top, single receiver low. Snap is away, quarterback is back, but he is going nowhere.
Wow.
Their quarterback sack.
Nowhere.
Parsons with a tackle.
That is Parsons, who just blew through, made the sack while being blocked. That's a heck of an effort play by Parsons.
Man, that defense is scary.
So that's now bringing up 3rd and goal from the 21
They can't hear you.
with about a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. And again, if you're Warren County on this, you don't necessarily have to get the touchdown here. You just need to get yourself in a position where you give yourself a chance, make it more manageable. In a wide wing set, quarterback receives the snap. He's back, throws one up.
High throw.
Incomplete.
Pass incomplete. Intended for number
Incomplete.
11. Waller with the coverage. 4th down, Pioneers.
Pretty good ball there. Better coverage by the Bears. That's just a jump ball. That's athlete versus athlete. We saw that earlier with Cisse Danian, where we threw it up and out-athleted their side. They tried to return the favor to us. So that'll be 4th and goal from the Warren County.
4th down, Pioneers.
4th and goal from the 21.
Make some noise, quarterback.
5 seconds for this may be the last play. That was the last play. Nope, they got it off. Now you got to score a touchdown because of the goal. It's
And
interception.
it's picked.
Picked with room.
Brought down.
Pass was intercepted.
Wow. When they thought they had it at the right moment.
Well, he had a receiver open, but what he didn't realize was Gazal was baiting him the entire time.
Yeah.
He was open for a reason. So we will start the 4th quarter with an offensive possession on what looked like was going to be Warren County's. Obviously, it was their best opportunity to score, but what looked like was going to be for sure points. That's another reason you don't ever count points till they're on the board. Great defensive stand there. Of course, as I mentioned, Warren County helps you out as they bring up some penalties to themselves to back themselves up and just really made it harder than they had to.
First and 10, go the Bears from the 18-yard line.
As noted earlier, homecoming week here at Mount Juliet, so I'd say Coach Perry's pleased with how homecoming has gone thus far. All right. MJ breaks the huddle with Bowers at quarterback. Twins to the top. Single receiver to the near side.
Harrison
Handoff.
Edwards.
Harrison Edwards handoff to the far side, but we have a flag out.
Edwards with the carry, number 34 for the Golden Bears.
Heck of a gain,
84 with the stop.
but it's in the area that you would call holding. And it seems like that is what the call is going to be.
Holding against the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Still going to be a first down. So now it's going to be first and about 7 because that is a spot foul penalty. Just negates a heck of a run.
First down, Golden Bears.
Single receiver to the far side, twins to the near. Bowers back. Bowers hands off to Edwards. Now Edwards to the near side. Edwards looking for room. He's planning. He's going. Nice job. First down
Edwards with the carry.
by Mr. Edwards there. He looked calm. He looked patient. Just looking for holes, looking for lanes. Again, Mount Juliet's offense likes to go fast, but when you've got a 34-point lead, you just kind of take your time with it and make sure you execute. So they're bleeding that play clock down a little bit before they run anything. Twins to the far, twins to the near. Bowers ready. Bowers takes the snap. Bowers with the throw. Low throw. Skips out there.
Pass intended for Irby. Incomplete. Second flag on the play.
And a flag in the middle of the field. Away from the play. As we await the call. Personal foul. Personal foul on the Bears. He originally called it on Warren County and then marched it off on the Bears, and the crowd was letting him know he pointed the wrong way.
Personal foul against the offense.
Having some issues with the chains. So first and 10. Bowers on the keeper himself. Quarterback sweep to the near side. Picks up a couple.
Bowers with the carry.
8:45 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Again, if you're MJ, I mean, you're happy with where you're at.
8 for the Golden Bears.
You've got a 2nd and 8. You've got the ball. The clock is ticking. Everything is in your favor. We'll have twins to the far side. Single receiver to the near. Like I said, looks like they're standing around. Well, they kind of are. They're just killing the clock. Running as much time off the play clock as they can because time off the play clock is time off the game clock. Bauer sets, hands to Edwards. Edwards got a little bit of a crease. Edwards fighting through.
Yep.
Edwards on the
Tried to
carry.
fight for it, but was brought down.
Good hard run there.
Stop.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and manageable. That's going to be about a 3rd and 4.
3 Golden Bears.
And like I said, this is just ball control, run the clock. I'm sure Coach Carver would be ecstatic if he could run off 7.5 minutes. So 3rd and 4. Looks that we're going to have twins to the near side. Single receiver high. Bowers at quarterback. Running back to his right. Had a little bit of a stunt there.
Whoa.
Harrison reads it. Good job.
Wow.
That was a heck of an effort there on the run.
That's Edwards.
And he picked up a first down. I saw Irby pointing there really quickly. He recognized that Van Buren was scooting in on a rocket blitz, motioned it, and Edwards went where he wasn't. That gives us a new set of downs and allows us to kill a little more time off the play clock. When the offense goes, we'll have twins to the far side, single receiver near. Wing to the high side, give to Edwards going high. Edwards bounces off a double blitz. Edwards tackled for about a loss of 1. But he ran into 2 Pioneers.
Yeah.
Changed direction.
20 with a stop.
And still had a chance to gain something on it.
No gain on the play.
So that brings us to 2nd and 11. Again, we're not. It'll be at 5.5 before we snap it. So looking ahead next week, you've got White County coming to town. Traditionally, it was a dogfight. Common opponents, White County and Warren County played to a 22-21 game. Winner, White County. So Bowers is set. Hand off to Edwards. Edwards going to the far side. Edwards cuts. Edwards cuts back.
Man.
Cuts again. This time they have him, but he is still fighting.
Edwards is a really quick mover out there.
Yes, he is a very elusive back. But that takes a whole lot of energy to be able to plant and cut.
Golden Bears.
I think he took a pretty good shot on his forearm. So this snap will come under 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter with your Golden Bears leading 34-0. Looks like we're going to have twins to both sides. Again, just bleeding the play clock. We're down to 10 now. Quick pass out. Bowers complete. Good job.
Good fight.
11 to stop for the Pioneers.
Takes a little 3-yard pass and turns it into something that gives you an opportunity for a first down. You can't ask for much more than that. So that's going to bring up 4th and a long 2, 4th and 3.
4th and 2, Golden Bears.
Again, just bleeding the clock. The snap will come under 4 minutes. And these are valuable reps. If you notice, Danion's out, Irby's out, different ones are out. So these are reps that are going to help build your team down the road. Hand off to Edwards. This is just a straight little power game. Edwards to the outside. He comes to the near side. We've got the first down for sure and a lot more. Great run by Edwards.
That's another Chick-fil-A. Golden Bear.
The ability to go into a long series and control the ball, it will afford you a lot of success in football. So to go down to a 4th and 2, 4th and 3, pick up the first down and a whole lot more. I mean, that's a new set of downs, and the clock's still running. We're going to let Bowers throw. Pass complete.
I believe that's Easton Spurlock.
That is Easton Spurlock.
Pass complete to number 18, Spurlock.
Good catch and good gain.
Number 8 with a stop.
And like I said, when you get games like this, some people, when they look at the scores, they don't necessarily think anything matters at this point. These are valuable reps. This is game decision. This is a chance for these kids to get on film, to be evaluated by coaches. It's a heck of an opportunity. You find somebody maybe that you didn't know that when the lights come on, they're a little bit more of a player.
Yep.
But again, you see, letting the clock bleed just a little bit. Got a bunch set to the far side, single receiver low. It's going to be a give to Edwards to the far side. Edwards cuts. Edwards still cutting. Edwards got a lane. It's going to be a foot race now. He's down at the 10.
Helmet's off, but amazing run by Harrison Edwards.
That's another Chick-fil-A.
So the helmet comes off. Edwards will come take a break. He's coming out at least for a play. But a heck of a run there to take it to the 10-yard line. Trying to see if they spot it directly on the 10 or just behind. The chain gang is moving. So it is not, let's see. It is not a first and goal yet. They can still pick up another first down. Nope, never mind. They're throwing them down now. Timeout Warren County. So 1:43 to go. Ooh. It'll be first and goal on the 10 going in.
Wow.
As your Bears lead 34-0. And again, one of these timeouts, Coach Turner, what he's done here with his group, he's taken a timeout just to try to regroup them.
Yep.
You look for small victories. The game is lost, so now what he's trying to do is rally his troops, get this stop, and try to get the ball back. You know, that's just like we're trying to learn things about our players, he's trying to do the same for his. But I'm with you, Denver. I definitely agree that the defense has been a spotlight tonight. But when the offense puts up points, as long as that 0 stands on the board, you have to look to the defense.
Yep.
So both sides of the ball doing very well tonight. Were there mistakes? Sure. But at the end of the day, you look at it, and they've executed well. They've had a great game plan, both sides of the ball. And like I said, I know they were concerned about a few of the players for Warren County, and they've done a great job containing them. So that brings up first and goal from the 10. Give to Irby up the middle. Irby
got it.
Goes into the end zone.
That's number 5, Irby.
Exclamation point there for the senior on homecoming night as he makes it 40-0, awaiting the extra point try.
That was a Wilson Bank and Trust Golden Bear touchdown.
Good run, young man. He had contact made about the 5-yard line. He kept his legs driving, pushed right on through. Very good run by Keon Irby.
Rochetti in the snap. Shinada to hold. Echeverria for the extra point. Watch for flying footballs in the
Warren County is running one off. Line judge is holding the snap up. Not 100% sure what the holdup is here. I don't know if we had an injury substitution, a helmet substitution, or substitution. Not real sure. Can get a little wonky in the late stages of a blowout win. So, all right, Echeverria is now ready. Richetti to snap. Nope, that was not Richetti to snap. I apologize. I did not catch that number. But it is good. So 27 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Your Golden Bears lead Warren County Pioneers 41-0. You know, and I don't want to underscore, we made a lot of talk about Edwards on that last drive, and he runs hard. He runs with cuts. But that line was doing a heck of a job, too. I mean, he's getting space, and it's been that way all night. I think Travers was sacked one time.
Yep.
There's been very few negative plays for us, and that's a credit to that line and the line pushing. So just a total team game tonight by your Golden Bears. Warren County can do one of two things here. As long as they field this cleanly, it can be the last play of the game. And again, with us holding them to 0, I would certainly hate to give them a spark and let them have a touchdown here at the end. I mean, obviously, you're not going to give up a win, but you want to protect that 0.
Yeah.
Defensive coordinators, defensive people, they're pretty stingy about those zeros, and I'm sure Coach Perry is not necessarily worried about that as much as he is the execution of this play, but he'll think about that down the road. So it looks like Shenouda to kick off here. And you look out on this kickoff team, and there's a whole lot of new faces that weren't out there earlier. So Warren County has their starting kickoff team out there. Little pooch kick into the corner, coffin corner. Fielded just inside the 30 at about the 29.
Recovery for the Pioneers.
Yep.
That will. The clock is running. They are running their offense back out, but like I said, we're at 11 seconds. So let's see what. Are we going to slow play this thing to get to the final end? Maybe. Yes.
Yep, that'll cap it off.
And that will be your final. Mount
Yep.
Juliet Golden Bears 41, Warren County Pioneers 0. So that moves Mount Juliet to 2-1 on the year. Like I mentioned earlier, awaiting White County next week as they travel here. And that moves Warren County to 1-3. But again, as we've talked all night, there's a 0 on the board, so the defense played well. There's a lot of points on the board. The offense played well. Special teams didn't give anything up. Special teams made plays. You weren't in any position to kick field goals. You were getting touchdowns. So just a total team effort tonight, top and bottom, from the top to the bottom. You saw receivers late come in and still make plays, make gains. You saw Edwards again. Irby coming in to score that final touchdown. Like I said, just lots of positive, really good things to see out tonight. And now you're just kind of going through the formalities of the handshakes. And any final thoughts, Denver?
I thought the offense was amazing. Definitely the number one thing for me. Very electric. And that's about it. Loved everything about our team tonight. Came out with a lot of energy and put down Warren County tonight.
Well, and like I said earlier, when you get into homecoming from a head coaching standpoint, you either love it or you hate it because it kills your prep time, or you come out super focused. And I would say Coach Perry is excited because they came out and played. But your final again tonight from the Mel Brown Athletic Complex, Mount Juliet Golden Bears 41, Warren County Pioneers 0. We will see you next week for White County. Again, Mount Juliet Golden Bears 41, Warren County Pioneers 0. As always, safe travels and go Bears.
We coming for you, White County.